Hi, I'm Jerry Neville from the Regional Municipality of Wood Buffalo's Communication and Stakeholder Relations Department. And with me today is Paul Perima. And Paul, you're from IBI. We're working together with you on a project on Mills Avenue. What's going on?
Hi, Jerry. Yes, that's correct. So Mills Avenue, the project is called Mills Avenue, but the actual work is being done on Centennial and Tolan.
Okay.
So essentially the scope of the project is to replace about 250 meters of existing storm sewer. And that's essentially just to capture an increase in capacity for the stormwater volume.
Okay, now last year there was a project around that same area. Is this a continuation of that?
Yes, so last year, essentially what happened was the in-stream works was completed. So we had a window to install some riprap. Which part of that was isolating a little portion of the Hangstone River. So we had to complete that within a certain period.
Okay. Now, there's lots going on there. There's lots happening right there on that corner. There's the condo, there's Heritage Village, of course, there's residential traffic. Will that avenue be closed off at any given time right there?
It's not going to be completely closed off. We do realize that the King Street Bridge was recently rehabilitated and opened. So we want to ensure that the traffic flow and all residents and people that use those routes are unaffected as much as possible. However, there will be a reduction in the lanes, so we'll reduce the traffic to one lane at a time as needed.
Okay, now what about the folks that live in the condo right there? Because this is really going by their only access. Are you going to maintain access to the condo building?
Definitely, we understand that. King Street is essentially the only access for those condos, and we will maintain one lane at the very minimum. We have also looked at some options of doing a sort of temporary gravel drive, so around that corner of Centennial and King. So the condo owners and people who live there should be unaffected.
Perfect. Now, big question coming up because it is prime wedding season, prime festival season. Yeah. Heritage Village. Yeah. Is it still going to be open this summer?
It is. Yeah. No, absolutely. The actual scope of work will not, it shouldn't affect the parking. It's going to happen in between the edge of pavement and on the upside edge of the parking lot. So it's going to actually happen within there's a bit of a berm, landscaped area. So it shouldn't actually affect any of the access to the Heritage Village or parking.
How long is this going to take? Because we know construction does take some time. Is this one going to be in for a bit?
We anticipate it's not a long project. Probably from start to finish, you're looking at most 2 months, so 8 weeks.
Okay, so not very long at all.
No.
And also during construction, residents always notice that their house just vibrates a little bit.
Right.
We're actually monitoring that to keep the residents safe.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, so there will be a vibration monitor on site during the construction. And again, residents should be, they should feel okay with those services.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for joining me here today, Paul.
Yeah, no problem.
If you have any more questions about this project, please reach out to the Pulse line, 743-7000 or Pulse Online.